Some federal agents are to leave Minneapolis, and their commander, Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bavino, will end his stay in the city. However, ICE operations against illegal immigrants are to continue. These are the most important conclusions reached during a telephone conversation between President Donald Trump and the governor of Minnesota. These steps are intended to calm the situation after officers fatally shot a 37-year-old man during protests. It was another noisy night in Minneapolis. Some residents protested in front of a hotel where ICE agents, responsible for pursuing illegal immigrants, are staying. Emotions are only slightly cooled by the fact that the commander of the operation is to leave Minneapolis.
This gives a lot of families comfort in knowing that he won't be here to terrorize a lot of families, a lot of loved ones that are scared.
Protests and clashes erupted after ICE officers fatally shot a protester on Saturday while attempting to arrest him. The shooting was a case of a commander defending his subordinates from apparent danger.
During this operation, an individual approached U.S. Border Patrol agents with a 9mm semi-automatic handgun. The agents attempted to disarm the individual.
However, the case is being thoroughly investigated because some witnesses claim the man was holding a cell phone, not a gun, and that the gun he actually had with him had been taken out by one of the officers before opening fire.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Jackie. Thank you for that. Thanks for coming in on. The administration is reviewing everything with respect to the shooting, and we will let that investigation play out. But let's be clear about the circumstances which led to that moment on Saturday. This tragedy occurred as a result of a deliberate and hostile resistance by Democrat leaders in Minnesota.
Alex Preddy, a 37-year-old nurse, is the second fatality in Minneapolis in recent weeks. On January 7th, ICE agents shot a woman who was allegedly attempting to run over one of the agents. These events led to clashes and riots with law enforcement officers in the city. The First Lady of the United States calls for calm.
We need to unify. I'm calling for unity. I know my husband, the president, had a great call yesterday with the governor and the mayor, and they're working together to make it peaceful and without riot.
To calm tensions in Minneapolis, President Trump is to reduce the number of ICE agents and move the commander elsewhere. However, the operation to catch illegal migrants is to continue, now headed by Tom Homan, known as the Border Czar. I am sending Tom Homan to Minnesota tonight. He has not been involved in that area, but he knows and likes many of the people there. Tom is tough but fair and will report directly to me. Tom Homan is known for his tough approach to combating illegal immigration, although he wants to focus more on prosecuting those migrants who have broken the law in the United States.
And for those that say 3,000 a day is too much, I want to remind them, do the math. We'd have to arrest 7,000 every single day for the remainder of this administration just to catch the ones Biden released the nation.
The fight against illegal immigration is Donald Trump's flagship campaign promise, one he has no intention of backing down from.
Congress in July gave President Trump $30 billion to spend on ICE enforcement operations to be spent through the end of 2029. And a part of that was specifically set aside so that ICE could hire upwards of 10,000 new officers.
Further evidence of the U.S. administration's confidence in ICE agents is the fact that they will be responsible for protecting U.S. officials during the upcoming Winter Olympics in Italy.